There's a powerful truth that most men overlook when it comes to attracting women. It's not about looks, money, or flashy gestures. No, the real secret lies in embodying qualities so rare, so profound, that only 2% of men truly master them. These men don't just get women's attention. They earn their respect, admiration, and deep affection. These are the men who form lasting, meaningful relationships. Today, I'm going to break down the 7 things women absolutely love, but that only a few men are able to deliver. If you want to stand out, if you want to attract not just any woman, but the kind of woman who values strength, emotional depth, and authenticity, then this message is for you. Let's dive into the powerful traits that will transform the way you interact with women, and ultimately, how you see yourself. If you can adopt these qualities, you'll tap into something magnetic. 1. Unshakable emotional presence. Most men make the mistake of thinking that showing emotion is a sign of weakness. Society has programmed men to be stoic, to suppress their feelings, and to appear unbothered by the world. But here's the truth. Emotional presence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. The 2% of men who understand this are not afraid to be fully present with their emotions and those of others. They don't deflect when a woman shares something vulnerable. They lean in. They don't try to fix everything. They listen, empathize, and validate. When a woman knows that you can handle your own emotions and be present with hers, she feels seen and heard. Emotional presence isn't just about comforting someone. It's about creating a connection that's grounded in real, raw humanity. It's about showing that you're not only there physically, but mentally and emotionally. You're steady, calm, and empathetic. And believe me, in today's fast-paced, distracted world, this kind of attention is nothing short of magnetic. Women love men who don't shy away from tough conversations or uncomfortable emotions. When you're emotionally available, it creates a bond that's deeper than any surface-level attraction. This is where true intimacy begins. 2. The courage to be vulnerable. Men, especially in today's world, are often taught that vulnerability is a weakness. We're told to be strong, to never show our cracks, and to keep our emotions in check. But the 2% of men who get it understand that being vulnerable is one of the most courageous things a man can do. It takes true strength to open up about your fears, your struggles, your failures, and even your hopes. When you let down your guard and let a woman see the real you, flaws, fears, and all, it creates a deeper connection. It shows that you trust her enough to be authentic. Women crave this kind of emotional honesty because it provides the foundation for something real. It's about creating a space where both partners can be open without fear of judgment or rejection. Remember, vulnerability isn't about oversharing or dumping your emotional baggage on someone. It's about sharing pieces of yourself in a way that invites connection. It's about being honest without being defensive. And when you practice this consistently, you'll find that women are drawn to the depth of your character, not just your appearance or success. 3. The power of intentional action. Let me ask you, are you just drifting through life, reacting to whatever comes your way? Or do you take deliberate, purposeful action toward your goals? The 2% of men who succeed in relationships don't leave things to chance. They live with intention. They know what they want and they take strategic steps to make it happen. Women are incredibly attracted to men who have a sense of purpose and direction. They don't just sit back and wait for life to happen to them, they take control. Whether it's in their careers, their relationships, or their personal growth, these men are driven and intentional. When you live with intention, you exude confidence, ambition, and focus. Women see that you're not only taking responsibility for your own life, but you're also capable of leading a relationship with purpose. This doesn't mean being controlling or rigid. It means having a vision and working towards it, both for yourself and for the partnership you're building. Women respect men who are decisive and who show through their actions that they know what they want. 4. Mastering the art of listening. One of the simplest yet most powerful things you can do to improve any relationship is to listen. And I'm not talking about the kind of listening where you're just waiting for your turn to speak. I'm talking about the kind of listening where you're fully absorbed in what the other person is saying, where you're not thinking about your response, but you're truly engaged in understanding them. The 2% of men who do this are masters of active listening. They don't interrupt. They don't rush to offer solutions. Instead, they give their undivided attention, ask thoughtful questions, and validate the other person's feelings. Women love men who listen with intention. It makes them feel valued and understood. It shows that you're not just interested in getting your point across, but that you're genuinely invested in understanding her experience. Active listening builds trust, creates connection, and fosters mutual respect. And when you get this right, you'll find that women not only appreciate you, they will naturally want to open up to you. 5. Leading with quiet confidence. There's something magnetic about a man who doesn't need to shout his confidence from the rooftops. The 2% of men who attract lasting admiration do so through quiet confidence. They don't seek validation, they don't need to prove anything, and they certainly don't try to dominate others. They simply know their worth. Quiet confidence isn't about being arrogant or boastful. It's about having a calm assurance that you are enough just as you are. Women are drawn to this energy because it creates a sense of safety and security. A man with quiet confidence doesn't need to flaunt his success or accomplishments because his presence alone speaks volumes. The key is this: when you're truly confident in yourself, you don't need to seek attention or approval. You live with integrity, and you treat others with respect. And in turn, you naturally attract women who value these qualities. 6. Practicing gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude might seem like a small thing, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful tools in creating lasting attraction. The 2% of men who get this don't take anything or anyone for granted. They express appreciation, not just for the big moments, but for the little things that often go unnoticed. It's the simple act of saying thank you for something small, complimenting her on something you genuinely appreciate, like her intelligence or her kindness, noticing the effort she puts into the relationship and expressing gratitude for it. These small acts go a long way in building emotional intimacy. Women love men who are thankful and express their appreciation regularly. It shows them that you're not only aware of their value, but that you genuinely recognize and respect it. And when you show gratitude, you create an environment where love and affection can flourish. 7. Prioritizing growth over perfection. The final quality that only the 2% of men truly embody is the commitment to growth. These men understand that perfection is a myth. They're not obsessed with being flawless. Instead, they're obsessed with becoming better every single day. Women love men who are committed to growth, whether it's improving their emotional intelligence, enhancing their skills, or growing as a partner. Growth-minded men don't stagnate. They embrace challenges, learn from their mistakes, and continuously strive to improve. When you prioritize growth over perfection, you send a powerful message. You're willing to put in the work. You're willing to evolve. And that's something women can't help but admire. 8. The ability to balance strength and compassion. There's a saying, a man should be tough when he needs to be and tender when he chooses to be. This balance of strength and compassion is something that only the rarest of men achieve. The 2% understand that true masculinity isn't about dominance or control. It's about knowing when to stand firm and when to soften. Strength doesn't just mean physical power or assertiveness. It's about being a rock during challenging times. It's about staying grounded, maintaining your composure, and providing stability in the face of uncertainty. But here's the key. Strength is incomplete without compassion. Compassion is what shows a woman you have a heart. It's the way you care, empathize, and support her without judgment. It's how you handle her struggles, not by minimizing them, but by standing by her side as a partner. Women love men who can embody both power and gentleness. It's this contrast, this dynamic balance, that creates undeniable attraction. 9. Being passionately curious. One of the most underrated yet incredibly attractive traits is curiosity, an insatiable desire to learn, grow, and explore. The 2% of men who excel in relationships are those who approach life with a sense of wonder. They ask thoughtful questions, not just to women but about the world around them. When you're passionately curious, you show that you're engaged with life. You're interested in understanding people, ideas, and experiences at a deeper level. Women love men who ask meaningful questions about their dreams, opinions, and values. This shows that you're not just physically present, but that you genuinely care about their inner world. Curiosity also keeps relationships alive. It fuels conversations, ignites creativity, and opens doors to shared adventures. When you're always learning and growing, you bring fresh energy into the relationship. And that's something women find irresistible. A man who never stops evolving and exploring what life has to offer. 10. Authenticity without apology. Authenticity is a rare commodity in a world where so many people wear masks to fit in. The 2% of men who stand out are unapologetically themselves. They don't fake confidence, pretend to be someone they're not, or mold themselves to meet someone else's expectations. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin because it creates a sense of trust. When you're authentic, you're showing that you have nothing to hide, nothing to prove, and nothing to fear. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Authenticity also means being honest about your intentions. If you're interested in her, say so. If you disagree on something, express it respectfully. Women value men who are straightforward, open, and transparent. This doesn't mean being harsh or blunt. It means speaking your truth with kindness and clarity. Ultimately, authenticity is what makes a man unforgettable. It's what sets you apart in a world where so many people are afraid to show their true selves. When you're unapologetically you inspire the same level of openness and honesty in others. So now we have the full picture, 10 powerful traits that set the 2% of men apart. These men are emotionally present, courageous enough to be vulnerable, intentional in their actions, and masters of listening. They lead with quiet confidence, practice gratitude, and prioritize growth. They balance strength with compassion, remain passionately curious, and live authentically without apology. These aren't tricks or techniques, they're ways of being. They're about cultivating character, integrity, and depth. If you commit to these principles, you'll not only transform the way women see you, you'll transform your entire life. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Start small. Choose one trait to embody today, and watch how it begins to shift your mindset, your relationships, and your confidence. Which of these traits resonates with you the most? Let us know in the comments, and let's grow together on this incredible journey.